Okay, I'm kind of playing around with the new prototype of this workout. So let me do a screen share real quick, just for myself. It's not that greatly organized, especially the bottom. I haven't gotten there. Okay, so it's a balance and strength Tabata. Okay, I like a Tabata. Tabata's a format. It's just the name of a format that's pretty well known. What those are is longer rounds. It's the one where we do 8 sets with 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds rest. Okay, so let's go back to the top. You need your dumbbells, mat, and water. We're gonna do our movement exercises. I love getting moving and just loosening up with our body weight. And then a little RIP, which I call run in place. Now I'm down at the strength part and I'm just refreshing my own mind. Okay, I'll remind you when we get there, but it's gonna be, they're 4-minute stations, and within those 4 minutes, we basically break it down to 8 sets of 20 seconds on, 10 off. And like it says, there's a little balance in there and strength. Okay. That was for my cross spiders, sumo, good mornings. That's a good one. Squat, Y raise. Let's see if I can remember that. Cross spider, sumo, good mornings, and squat, Y raise. Of course, all good ones. All right, folks, let's start warming up here. Our first three that I just mentioned. It's gonna be cross spider. Okay, so that's just hands out. So you're supposed to be your spider legs. And we're gonna bring knee to opposite elbow, just create like a march and end rotation effect. Our second one is gonna be our hip hinge. We're gonna go wider today. Okay, we're gonna go toes turn out, just plant your feet. Okay, so I'm here, and then when we go, we're just gonna tip from the hip. You'll feel that stretch in the legs, and then come right straight back up. Okay, these exercises are all gonna be, of course, 30 seconds each, and we're gonna go through it 3 different times. Okay, the second one is our squat to Y raise. So instead of tipping like I do in the good morning, okay, or the second one, on our third one we squat. So that's when I sit my hips down, and then I'm going to create a Y raise here. So I'll show you from the front again. Squat, knees out, chest up. My palms are facing each other, and then I'm going to bring them back so that my thumbs kind of come back to the back wall. Okay, simple as that. All right. Modify with anything as needed. And okay, let's get moving. We'll start that kind of spider movement and march in 3, 2, 1. So we're here. Okay, a little balance off the start. So just figure out what's working for you, and let's get it going. Fire up my watch. And then if you can, and I'll check them too, but if you can make sure your mic is muted up or muted. And here we go. Here it comes. Gonna get that rotation, loosen up the back. We got 8 seconds. Remember, our second one, we'll be planting our feet and tipping from the waistline in 3, 2, 1. Good. You can plant those feet as shoulder width. Turn out those toes. Okay, go ahead. You can even use the thighs and really tip. My hips are high. I feel that hip hamstring, and I fold back up and just kind of squeeze the glutes. Again, I keep my legs pretty straight because I want to stretch the back of that. And I keep a little soft bend in my knee as needed, depending on your flexibility. This one wider, I can get down pretty far without too much bend, maybe a little bend. Feels good. 8 seconds. We'll finish with that last one without rushing it. Really get that stretch to the back of the legs. Keep your abs tight. Come up and squeeze those glutes. Okay, let's keep that same foot position. Okay, but instead let's just sit down and then just reach back your thumbs to the wall. There we go. And if you're just warming up your knees, little squats with wide knees, squeezing your glutes at the top will work. Okay, so even if we're creating just small motions, framing up those hips and pelvis again, nice and structured. And then the raise is simple. You'll have to just reach for the sky on a good warm up. Okay, one more. We got a 3, 2, 1. Let's climb out of that marching. Here we go. So now we go heart rate back up. Make a little twist in there. Get the core warmed up. Shave down the sides. Burn those calories. Let's go. Round 2 of each exercise. We know what we're doing, so let's get to work. Keep going for 10. Keep going for 10. I hear there's one. 2, 1. Okay, got it. 4, 3, 2. Plant those feet. Start those tips from the hips. There we go. Nice, good. And this also helps create strong lower back. So you see how that lower back has to lift and pull up our torso? And it does so because look at it, I keep a nice neutral spine. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Or make them like a sponge. Yeah, we got 10 seconds. So work your way through 1 to 2 more. Okay, under 10. Now come down hold and really stretch, lengthen that spine. Okay, try to straighten those legs without compounding the knees here. Bringing pressure in the back of the knee and up. Okay, let's get down to our squat. Shake it out. Okay, this one's same. Toes out, knees out. Go ahead and reach it back. This time too, you could try a different direction where your palms face inward, and then just go knuckles back. And it's just a small reverse on the shoulders. And when that's thumbs back on the first one, that stretch feels good too, where we just make a nice big Y. 5 seconds. Last one, really warm up those legs and come out of there. One last time. Okay, bring it down in that march when you're ready and your back feels good. Create that twist. Strong core motions here. Nice firm abs. Good posture. Let's roll. I can hear some of my personal trainer's music out on the deck. So I get a little like, but if you want to turn your music on home, I think some of you do lightly in the background. That's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. You don't mind. All right, let's go home. Twist and get those knees high. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's plant and bend. Toes out. Good. Use the hips. If you're good on that, you can put your hands on your hips. Use the thighs as needed. Come down. Lengthen that spine in this position. Make sure you don't go hyperextension, which would be arched up like this. That's not a normal spine. Just nice flat back. Like that. That time I bent my knees more just to get a little lower. There's variations. Here's like a straight leg. Straight leg. Good morning. That's hard to do. One more. There's a bend. Ooh, that feels good to stretch out. Let's change it to our squat. And make sure those knees are ready to go. Not like just kick them out. And then restructure here. Ooh. Maybe we can just bring it out to a T this time. Get all those different shoulder and rotator cuff motions. Okay, let's go. Stretch on the way down. Strong glutes and thighs push you out. Good. Like we're touching the ground. Pick up that box. Boom. Stretch into that T with that overstretch in front of the shoulder. One more time. Pick up that big heavy box. Boom. See how that's relative. And we're going to jog it out for a minute. Okay, just keep your heart rate going. You can march as well. Okay, you can do butt kickers. But I want you to just keep moving for a minute straight. Heart rate's up. And then I can plan our next segment. Keep us moving. Okay, speaking of that, our next segment is going to be warming up kind of like hip moves, like side kicks. So what I'm trying to say is you have like a countertop, a table, a chair, something you might need to hold on to. Okay, just think that out. 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm just jogging on the balls of my feet, moving my arms to keep that heart rate up. If you want to keep marching, like I told you, whatever works for you. And 15 seconds, so let's go. Heart's a muscle too. We're bringing that heart rate up. 127, we sure are. You guys know I like to get up over 120 in the warm up. We're well over that. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, walk it out. Okay, let me remind you of our format today. 8 rounds. They're only 20 seconds each. Okay, between those 20 seconds, we have 10 seconds to rest or adjust or switch. Okay, so our first one, okay, the first 2 stations is focusing on our legs. Okay, I know we like arms. Save those for the end. This is what we're going to do though. Okay, it's 20 seconds, so we need a wall. You can either go hold on to something here. You could probably also hold on to like a chair here. Okay, so either side, laterally, or front. Just watch what I'm doing and you'll understand. Okay, we're going to warm up those hips. So I want you to stand tall. This is where the balance comes in. Okay, our simple move. We're just going to do abduction kick. So you can feel that. So just square off towards me. Okay, if you can pick up that one foot. So I adjust my hip up, inch off the floor. And then from there, it's just a basic kick out. Don't try to swing it and overdo it. Just nice control. Your foot's going to be neutral. Okay. Okay. And we're going to kick out to the side. And then when I tell you, watch this one, we're going to pause at the outside. Or I'd say more like halfway. I'm sorry, in the middle. And you're going to create circles. Okay. I want you for now to go forward to back. Okay. When I tell you. Okay. They're 20-second rounds. So we're going to switch legs upon each round. So make sure you have a wall you can just turn and switch legs. Let's try it. Okay, let's do this. So click here, there we go. All right, we'll be ready in 5 seconds here. Hit it. Okay, so we're gonna really heat up the hips. This is great for our hip socket and to get our glutes going early in this workout. Nice posture, go ahead and lift up. If you can avoid retouching the foot on the way down, do that. If you need to put it back on the floor and reset your balance, do that. Good, and I'm just kind of going at a nice controlled tempo. Good, keep coming up, no circles yet. Good, we'll hit those on second round. You're just starting to feel that leg and glute work. Out, squeeze, control up and down. Go ahead and switch sides, turn around, whatever you have to do. If you're not facing me, I'll just try to be nice and verbal. Posture up, 20 seconds on the clock. Here we go, same thing. Good, and this is just nice, good. Like I said, those hips working, you can feel the glutes and the muscles heating up. Okay, stay right in your posture so we get good core work. Try to keep those abs really firm. And then square it up right at me, no twisting. 5 seconds. Good job, you guys. That's balance as well. So once you got the balance, go ahead and ease off that grip if you want, if you're there. Okay, switch sides again. Chest up. Meet me halfway. We're going circles forward. Just, I don't know, medium-sized circles. As long as you have nice control, you're not throwing your backs out, and you'll feel that leg's going to get heavy when you have to swoop it out, back and around. We're using multiple muscle groups of the hips to do so. Hang in there. This is good. If you need to reduce your circles or take a rest, either way, you got 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Woo! Our legs are buzzing. We haven't picked up weights yet. Here we go. Okay, halfway out, foot neutral. Go ahead forward to back. Just a medium-sized, nice controlled circle. Okay, it has to be so controlled. Imagine if you were drawing a circle on a piece of paper. Nice, round circle best you can. And that's going to make that hip really work instead of just swinging it around. Nice clean circles. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Okay, same thing. We're going circles backwards. Okay, so halfway out. Now pull that leg in, up and around. Okay, backwards first, in, up and around. Okay, oh, that one's hard for me. My hip muscles are already pretty worn. Try to go back into posture. Okay. If there's pain, you stop. If it's discomfort because it's hard and it's challenging, you can do this. Find that extra little voice. Here we go. 3, 2, and switch. So now we're even feeling the stabilizer, right? Both hips are burning. Switch sides, chest up, foot out, halfway. Pull it in front of you a little bit so we can go back, up, and around. Good. Just feel that. Look at all that core related into those hips. Remember, nice, beautiful circles. Makes it more challenging to not be sloppy. And you can feel how much work we're doing. Ooh, in those legs and core. One more. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. We have one more against this wall here. We're going to go back just to legs out. Just your basic kick. Okay. Bring it out with me here. And we're going to go half in, half out. Do the best you can. If you need to stop and join back in because it's challenging, okay, you can push through and get a little challenge going. That's good. And if you feel any pain, then definitely stop. Okay, 2 different things between the discomfort and the pain in terms of what we should be feeling in this workout. One more. Woo! One more. That's it. Remember, I said 8 rounds, so it was technically 4 on each. You get what we're doing here? This will be it. Last one. Bring it out because I want you to do half in, half out. It makes it harder, okay, if you can do that balance. Okay, and make sure stabilizing knee is safe. Okay, we just want mostly standing up tall, the softest of bend in our knees so we're not, I'm starting to drop it down. I need to focus. 5, other hips burning. 4, 3, and walk it out. Good job, you guys. Whew. Very good. Okay, that's how it's gonna go. Our second one, we have leg work. That's why I really boomed out the hips. Okay, that's what we're supposed to do so that our glutes are engaged for these bigger moves. It's going to be 1 weight. You could technically take 2. Let me just show you first, okay? I'll call them out. The first exercise is going to be our sumo pulses. Okay, so we want to turn the knees out. I'm going to take my 1 weight with me. Okay, chest up. So we're going to sit down. From there, my friends, we're going to lift up halfway and back down. You know how this is going to feel in the quad. So see where my stance is. I'm not up like this. I'm butt back. Okay, chest is still up. Okay, nose over the toes. On our second one, so we're only doing that 20 seconds because it's going to burn those thighs. I want you to stand up, rest the legs, and we're going to do shoulder presses. Okay, so option, you need a weight that you can hold 1 like this and get some real good arm work with that, or you can take 2 with you. Okay, and it would just be sumo pulses 2. So whatever's your choice. I think I'll take 1 heavy with me and see how that goes. And shall we do it again? Let's go. Okay, first one, toes out. Okay, you can do lots of things with your dumbbell. You can either do here, whatever helps you, or you can do chest pull. Okay, make sure you're not too upright like this. That's not how you would sit on a chair. Go ahead as if you were gonna make that landing. Okay, knees out with the toes. 5, 4, 3. Remember, no bouncing, stand all the way up. Close up the stance briefly. We're gonna go chin to ceiling, elbows out in front. Elbows only halfway past shoulder level. So about just below 90 degrees, not all the way down to your side. So I'm gonna keep that muscle active. Okay, you know the 2 exercises. If you need to switch out, that's gonna be every 20 seconds. We'll be doing the legs to arms. And you know what weights to grab. If you need to go up, get heavier. If you start wearing out, get lighter. Back to our sumo. Okay, toes out. Here we go. Meet me halfway. Chest up. Okay, but lean a little forward. Up. Down. This is gonna be tough. Up. Down. Here's my side view. My butt is back. I'm not here. We're in here. Yep. Try not to stand all the way up. Okay. Only if you're feeling the pain. If you're feeling the discomfort, the burning thighs, that's what we're supposed to be feeling. Don't bounce, lift and lower. 3, 2, 1, all the way out. Woo! Closing those elbows, closing those stance. Chin to ceiling in 3, 2, 1. Join me when you're ready. This is just a narrow shoulder press. Narrow being our elbows are not wide like this. They're nice and tight in. Okay, good way to, of course, to build the shoulders. And this one also builds the triceps. Feel the back of the arms. Start to catch that burn as well. 5 seconds. Nice strong support with the core for the back. Let's go. We'll open up those legs. We're going back to our sumo. Round 3 of each. Loosen up those knees. Slow, meet me halfway down. Hit that thing in the back. Here we go. Lift. Lower. If you're modifying, you don't have to go as low as me. You could do, I'm okay with this, as long as you feel the structure of the hip. Stretch. Contract. Stretch those muscles. Come through up nice and strong. Good. 5. Keep low. 4. As low as what you can do. And all the way out. Ooh, squeeze butt. And we're back narrow. Okay, this nice posture. And here we go. Press them up. Elbows back down. On this particular one, I bring my dumbbell somewhere about nose level. And then I'm fully extended to the top without locking out my elbows. But you can get a nice stretch up there. Ooh, challenging. 3, 2, bring it back down. We have 1 more of each. So go ahead and turn those toes out, feet a little wider. Okay, sit down low with me slowly. We don't want to bounce, right? We want to lift. Lower. Good. We're using all those leg muscles. Feel a lot of those quads. When we open up into our sumo, we really get a good stretch on those and build on those inner thighs. Hang in there. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Feel like all the way out on your last one. Squeeze. Ooh, that blood flow. Tighten it up. Okay, last one of the arms to the press into the top on this one. Here we go. Up. Nose level. Good. Make sure now it's getting harder. You're not leaning back. Pull the head forward. Okay, lead with the head. All you need to do is think shoulders over hips over toes, not bent back like some kind of arching rainbow. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you guys are great. We're going to switch it up with that said. Okay, we're going into arms with a balance move. They are single arm rows. Great exercise. Okay, you can go medium to heavy on this, but first go light. Okay, we're actually practice. So you know what we're catching here. So we're going to use our split stance. Okay, first of all, my dumbbells in my right hand. I'm going to step back my right foot. Then I'm going to put my weight into my right foot. Go back for balance. Okay, sorry, my arm should be here. Option, just think all along. You can use a counter tip, counter, walls, chair, something like that. If you're going free base, okay, hand on the front thigh, back straight like we do, so not rounded, not rainbowed, not valley, whatever it would be called. Elbow back. This is our move. I'll just do it. Picture can say 1,000 words. So I keep my elbow hugged tight, and I'm building that muscle right here in the back. And then we're going to stand up on the break, get back down, switch sides, and pull that dumbbell back into here, elbow tight into the body. You gotcha? Okay, here we go. New round. Be ready in 5. I'll show the wall version first. Nose over toe, either way. Flat, straight, slope on the back, elbow back. Good. Just keep that palm in. Good. And then see how I stay squared off. I'm okay lifting the chest and getting kind of a motion going here. We've done ones with this one where we twist. Today it's just a nice straight. Just keep that belly button down. Hips steady. 3, 2. Drop it down. Step forward. Part of the work. Step back. Square off. Switch arms, switch legs basically. Okay, chest up towards me. Once you see it, look down. Nose should be somewhere close over toe. Over shoelace, over toe, somewhere in there. And now square off. Now you're going to feel, you're going to work. Hopefully you feel it, but these side abs as well. Look, our body has to stabilize against gravity, so stay nice and square. 3, 2, 1. Step forward. Switch up my dumbbells. Quick as that. When we're ready to go, step back, hand on the wall or on the opposite knee, or thigh, I should call it, and here we go. Okay, so here, you guys keep going. We're working our back muscles. We have big, long, fanned out wings here. Those are our lats. It's your latissimus dorsi, but known as lats, of course. And then bicep, we're pulling the motion. Obviously, those muscle groups are important. Switch sides. The lats are our largest muscle in the upper body. Okay, and the lats support the movement of our rotator cuff. Sounds important, right? It supports our posture and gives us darn good looking backs and arms. Keep going, 10-second rows. Good, focus, nice neutral spine, core is tight, supporting back in that fold, and one more. Beautiful, guys. Step up, step back. I think this is round 3. I don't know if I messed up that time. Just go with me. Okay, I think it's round 3. Up. Good, you guys. And then you can feel it's good. Add this one because it's great balance, obviously. It's an arm move, but we're definitely getting balance and then leg work, stabilization on the hips. That's why I chose to work up the hips early and first. Step up, step back. Okay, once you see what I'm doing, you can keep your eyeballs down to the floor. You don't want to look too far up and have that C spine way up like this. Okay, I know we've been in this position for a while. If you need a break and then join back in, you guys know the drill. But I want to get those arms really strong. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Step forward, step back. I have one more on my clock. I lost track. But let's give it a try anyway. Let's go. Last time on each arm. Row them. Instead of name them, it could be row them. Maybe my auntie will get that one. Woo! Shorter rows. Shorter rows. Now pump it in for 4, 3, 2. Stand up. Stand back. Last one. I promise till we can rest. Nose over toe. Let's go. Row it up. Feel that muscle along your back getting nice and strong, firm. Building those muscles between that hold the arm, the scapula to the spine. We're almost there. Okay, if you can, shorten it up, balance it up, chest in, abs tight, shorter pumps. We're gonna get some blood into that muscle to finish. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if I want an extra set. That seemed long. Maybe it was hard. Woo! Either way, nice job, team. Nice job. Okay, with that said, go ahead and grab some dumbbells for bicep curls. Okay. Whatever you use for a standard bicep curl. Let's see how long this lasts. Okay, we're gonna give our back and legs a rest here. Really focus on the arms. Remember, our last one was a row, so the secondary muscle group is biceps, so we've already pre-exhausted them. Okay, I want you to get something, option 1, standard dumbbells. Standard curl. So I pin the elbow. See, there's no gap here. I'm not way back here. I'm not way out here. They're just kind of pinned on my hips. Okay. At any time, if you burn out or you prefer, there's always that one dumbbell grip that works with a lot of exercises. Okay, so we're gonna switch. 20 seconds here. Okay, and then I'm gonna switch you guys 20 seconds singles. Okay, and a couple of variations. Let's see how long our biceps will last through this. Okay, good arm pump. Okay, just give me nice tall balance in those elbows. Oh, finish. And here we go. Just bring them up. I'm gonna readjust my spine. Yeah, bring them. Yeah, about a little past 90, but not all the way down. Good. And just nice control. You want a good weight, or we can both do these 20 seconds. Relax the dumbbell grip on the, if you're squeezing too tight, just enough to hold on up and breathe. Relax. Woo. Okay, this one, bring them up. Okay, now you're just gonna go one at a time. But resting stays at the top. That's it. Good. Just think about the tone that bicep curls bring. It's not just a typical gym bro exercise. Okay, the bicep and the bicep tendon have a lot to do with how we are able to rotate things like doorknobs. Okay, that rotation. Rest. Bring down. Hammer curls. Hammer time. Palms in. Up. Down. Good. Like most muscles, okay, the bicep has, you know, where it attaches. So when you turn it like so, you turn the angle of the shoulder a little bit. Okay, and we're going to get a little bit higher on this end of the bicep where it kind of meets the deltoid rather than here. All attachments are important attachments. Curl them up. One more. Rest them. Now roll out those shoulders. The shoulders are doing great for us. Speaking of that, we're going to go hammer curl alternating this time. Bring them up. And let's go. A little Dan Brady here. Good. You guys, you're feeling those biceps. I know I decided instead of switching back and forth, you know, kind of really focus on one muscle group where we're burning out those biceps for today. One more. And up, rest them down. I got, let's see, 5 and 6. Oh, the camera. I got 2 more for you. That's how we're going to end it. This one, how we're going to do this, 20 seconds. Bring them up with me. Now slow coming down like a 3, 2. When we get to the bottom, pull them up fast, regular, like nice, quick 1 second. So a 3, 1 count, I'll call it 3, 2, 1, up. Good. You see how we're going nice and slow on the eccentric here. We're really breaking down that muscle tissue. And rest them at the top. We got 1 more. What? 10:30. You up. And last time, you guys, slow coming down. Same count. Okay, nice and slow, nice and slow. Yep. That's where we actually start our muscle, our lean muscle mass building. Guys, on the eccentric, you're tearing that muscle down. Okay, body will come back. Now we're going to pump to the finish. Down and up. 1 second, 1 second. Down, up. This is your final. Get that blood in that muscle. I told you I'd treat those biceps today. 1 more. And rest. Good team. We have just 1 more standing. We're going to hit the floor after this. We got to hit tricep. Why not? Go ahead and grab some light dumbbells or no dumbbells. I'm going to show you the motion. For 20 seconds, we're going to do step back tricep. Okay, so we're going to have to start in our row. Okay, hold them in here. And this is your starting position. Now watch what I do. All I'm going to do when I step back, kick back. Okay, so I'm still staying framing the body. So my scapulas have to be locked in, not just swinging out. Okay, it's just an old kickback, an old traditional move. So nose over toe, you're going to step back, kick back. It's not quite a lunge. Try to step forward, kick back. Okay, on our 20-second break, we're going to stand up from that. And we're going to go straight over the head. And you know it. We're going to hit those triceps now. Okay, so 2 dumbbells together, if you can manage that. Let's try for those 2. Okay. Okay, be ready in 5. Sorry, guys. Okay, take 2. Be ready in 3, 2. And you start your row, you got to come up high here. And when you step back, you end back in that row. So at all times, see how my scapulas are staying pinned tight together in the back. Okay, I'm not way up tight in my shoulders either. Drop down those scaps. Okay, now I'm just staying palms in and really trying to drive those weights straight and feel the back of the arms. 4, 3, 2. Stand up, stand forward, put them together. This is going to be exercise 2. Just regular stance, heel under hips, nice and tall. You know what to do. Drop to the back of the neck. Keep those elbows in tight all the way to the top. Let's get the back of the arms. Let's go. I'm in my just mini split stance here. Now you can see what I'm doing. It's just an option. Sometimes I get a nice drive like that. in that position. Sometimes it just feels better on my back, even though it is more, it's a balanced position. It feels good for me. You can stay standard as well. That's optional for you guys. Back to our step back. So first thing, a little bit forward. Give me that row, elbows in, shoulder blades pinched. Out, together. Good. And together, out, drive. Yeah, and you can come straight back, or you can even put a little, as long as it's, see how I'm kind of flaring out to the side? My scapula still stay in. That little angle feels a little okay on my shoulder, and I'm still just doing elbow extension, which will hit the triceps over the head. Join me when you're ready. Oh. Okay, back to my stagger. Good, and let's just start our nice breathing process now. In the nose, out the mouth, get some good fresh air to those lungs. Good, open that rib cage. And now let's hammer out the back of the arms. I'm gonna keep driving. 4, 3, 2, bring them down. Good, I want 2 more sets of each. We got it, hang in there. This is our last of our standing. Fold them in, pick them back, step them back. Good, you don't have to rush. You're gonna take that step and then drive until your elbows just about straight. Feel that full tricep, strap up in the back. Oh, I'm really starting to feel this. Okay, stay nose over toe. Scapulas back together. Don't, not tight on the neck. Woo, back up over the head. Doing this pushing over the head right now. Feeling that, so do that safely. Okay, nice, elbows in. Okay, you can see I have a little flare out to them. I'm not too hug tight, but I'm not way out here either. We gotta get those right here. Kind of natural. All right, kid, I'm dying out here. 3, 2, that is the timer. 1 more of each and we're done. Still on set, we got it. Let me double check that timer. Yeah, it's 1 more of each. Okay, do the best you can. Here we go, roll them up. 20 seconds left of each. Start those kickbacks. So we have 1 more of these, 1 more over the head triceps, and we can be onto the floor in no time. Oh, this is hard. 3, 2. All right, we gotta get these weights over that 1 more time. Don't be afraid to use your legs. This is what's called a push press. Use those legs to help those arms if you needed it like me. Okay, here we go, last 20 seconds. Very nice, keeping it close, right to the back of the neck. Feel that muscle stretch again. Back of the arms need to stretch here with the weight, bringing it down. And I told you how the muscle works. Okay, you tear it down using this resistance. It stretches under tension, breaks the muscle down. That's where we feel the soreness. Body builds it back up stronger. Woo! Okay. Well done. Well done. We can let me figure out a plan. But what I know you can do is come to the floor on your mat. I don't think we need any weights. I'm gonna say chest press for Friday. All right, go down to the floor. Yeah. Okay. On your back, so make a nice comfortable position there. Let's go bridge position. Knees are bent, our feet are flat. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, if you have that arch in your back, let's go ahead and do our pelvic tail tuck. Lowers the back to the floor. From there, I just want you to push up and hold the bridge. Okay, we're just gonna kind of stretch the front of the thigh, spark up the glutes 1 more time. Okay, with our feet, our toes are pointed forward. Mine are about shoulder width apart with my knees. I relax my neck, but I am high up on my shoulders, almost with my scaps in again. Nice same frame we've been doing all day, and I'm just lifted high. I'm just now starting to feel a little of my glutes and hamstrings working, and I think that's because I am so tight right here in the quads today. So this is good too. I needed to stretch those quads before I've been starting to feel it. Now I'm starting to feel all the right feels. Okay, if you can join me in some pulses, just coming down, squeezing butt and hamstrings. Okay, don't arch as hard as you can. I want you to more focus about keeping a nice firm butt. And we're gonna do 10 of those. I'm on number 3. Okay, you don't have to rush. Remember to go slow, number 4, because you're really gonna feel those legs if you don't rush. Nice slow trot. Squeeze butt and hamstring straight out again. There's 5. Little drop down, squeezing butt, lifting up through. Nice straight back. There's 6. No rush to the top. I'm holding it for a second. Push back up. 7. Squeeze butt and hamstrings. Back down, back up. Hopefully you're not cramping. There's number 8. Back down, back up. There's number 9. Back down, back up. Hold. Lower back down to the floor. Okay, knees into the chest. Okay, last one here. Feet together, knees together. Okay, lower the back to the mat. Basically, what I'm having you do is a narrow bridge. Okay, so come back up and just kind of hold at the top so you can kind of stretch out your body. Okay, my knees are almost together. They don't have to be touching. Feet are almost together. They don't have to be touching. The reason why you guys know this one, we're going to come on the out folds of our shoes with the knees out and then bring them back in while holding the bridge. Same thing, we're going through 10 of these and then we're done with bridging. There's 3, pull those knees in, knees out. 4, I am burning up a storm. I'm just going along, making it look easier than it is. Because ow. 6, I feel a lot in my glutes and my hamstrings, my hips all over. There's 7. Probably taking this set even tiny faster. 8, because I am just burning up. 9, see if you can get one more in there, out, and then squeeze them in. 10, drop butt, knees to chest. Nice job on that, you guys. Okay, let's start a little ab portion. First, just circle those knees. That was some good leg work between the hips and that, you know, really working the hips on low impact stuff. Warmed up the hips so we could do our weighted stuff safely. But that said, go on your side. We're doing a little old school Jane Fonda stuff. Okay, we're going to do a crunch. Okay, I'm going to kind of set up so you can just see we can move on. Remember this one where we go over the head. So I'm kind of, let's see, on my elbow bar, hip on the floor, hip remains. Okay, elbow on the floor, and then my shoulder and arms forward. This is our stretch up. I'm targeting the sides here. Remember this one? Pull the elbow behind the knee. Stretch back out, and the leg kicks out. It doesn't have to quite touch the floor. Again, using our hips and our core today. Okay, pause on that, or just practice. Same thing, I'm gonna let the timer run 20 seconds. Stay on the same side. If we flip back and forth, it's gonna get too wild. So let's just see how this goes for 20 seconds. Kick off those obliques. Here we go, elbow behind the knee, squeeze sides, fold out, frame. Behind the knee, squeeze sides, fold out, frame. Work in the range of motion that works for you. Any clicking on the hip wouldn't surprise me. Some people click a lot in flexion. Okay, as long as there's no pain, or we can discuss that later. One more. Okay, rest. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Make sure that was okay on your neck. Stay in this position, with a little rough on the neck. We won't be here too long. A hand overhead, same thing, go. Good, start framing those sides, making those obliques work for you. Five, 4, 3, 2, brief rest if you need. Okay, put a little bit in here, but I'm always tight in my neck a little bit. I don't know if that's just me. It's not pain. It's just had to come out of that for a second, and then this is our last one. We're 3 rounds of it. Typical 3 rounds. You just really feel that contract. We're gonna go squeeze. Remember when we stretch that muscle, so that's breakdown. Good. Shorter ones, pulse to the finish. Let's go. 3, 2. I started to feel that in my hip too. I'll take it though, not too bad. Switch sides. Oh, that's good to switch sides. I bent my back knee. I don't know if you caught that. I go into like 90 degrees with the bottom knee. Let's see if I don't hit the wall here. Oh, just enough room. See that? Wow. I think my other shoulder gets a little sore on my neck because I've been working in that softball throw. Oh, rest. Rest. We're gonna load up 2 more times, so just make sure your neck is good. I'm gonna try this if there's the option for people. I don't hate it. You could do this. Is this how Jane did it? I feel like she was more like this. The elbow plank maybe didn't come into play for a while. Yeah, this is okay too. I can feel those muscles working. My neck's a little more supported. So either way would frame nicely or work nicely. Rest. Okay, just make sure you're squared off good. And we're gonna go one more time, get that long reach. And elbow behind knee, reach out. Okay, 10 seconds left, so we want to break it into those little pulses, so just in, out. Just nice control. Remember, we don't bounce. We contract and squeeze, finish. Just a little quicker muscle twitch on that. Rest. Fold onto your back. Ugh. Let's go full knees into chest. Okay, let's go up for dead bugs. Got to get them in this week. Lower the back down to the mat. Okay, we got flat shins, knees over the hips. Roll that, and then if I can remind you, opposite arm, opposite hand. I gotta turn around because kicking that wall. We don't kick the ladder. Doesn't look very OSHA approved. I'll turn this way. I want to steer my audience. There we go. I see you guys. I'm over here fiddling around and I see a lot of arms and legs doing what we're supposed to. See what that timer says. Ooh, about 8 seconds left. Come up. One more. Knees to chest. Thinking something. Sorry, you guys, I'm still here. Windshield wipers. Go back and forth. Feet up if you can try it. If you want to throw in that step or if you were already. So 9 seconds. Come on, make those sides work. Park and pull. Control from the center. 3, 2, knees to the chest. And this one. Okay, C crunch. So I want to show you a regular version. If you're pulling up, so we're gonna crunch. This is a regular, I always call it the advanced. I'll show you that. And then tap feet down, crunch. Okay. If it's too far to drop the feet, just come out as far as you can. We're gonna keep tension on that muscle. If you're not using head, neck, and shoulders, I want you to try to just use the legs. So I'm here on the mat, and I'm gonna bring this motion only. Okay, just take out the crunch part and fill those lower abs. Keep the backs down, all of you. Okay, last one here. We got C crunches for 30 seconds and a 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so we come up, drop out, and then keep that lower back down. So again, you're tearing that muscle. Okay, but being safe. If you arch up on the back, it's not going to be good for the lumbar spine, and it's not going to allow those muscles to really hit the abdominal wall stretch they need. I see somebody going to town. Usually, love it, love it. I see a lot of people now. I see it. Come on, 9 seconds. Bring it home, baby. Woo! 4, 3, 2. Oh. We did it. Good one, you guys. Great work on the hips. My hips are buzzing. Okay, a lot of this stuff helps keep our spines strong. Okay, we do a lot of hip work, knees in and out. You definitely fit those arm muscle groups in. Circle up those knees. That feels good on the back. So circles and guide those knees to stretch those inner thighs and lower back. And switch directions. Go ahead and drop one knee, one leg out, and go ahead and single knee hug. Just nice height, feel those hamstrings and glutes stretch. Once you got in that position, go through some circles with your toes, and heels, and ankles. Pick a direction. And then switch directions when you're ready. Okay, now this flexion, extension. Yes, yes. Okay, take that same knee and fold it outside your body. Let it just fall naturally. Yeah. Just let it, that wing flow out to the side. And readjust so your lower back kind of stays down. What we're ultimately going to do is go the other direction. So take that same knee. It's time to fold it over the body now. Single knee fold. Get one hand holding that knee, other arm opposite. Take time to get into that stretch. That shoulder feels all right. Eyeballs on that hand, and we're gonna hold that. Fold it and hold it for 10. That one felt really good for you, girl. Right foot out, left knee, single knee hug. Um, oh, circles. Switch directions when ready. And flexion extension. Go ahead and hit that gas pedal. Boom. And that's a lot of good cracking in there. That's good. Slowly take that knee and guide it outward first. Just let that hip kind of roll out. Single butterfly for the control that knee and hip, but feel that inner thigh stretch. So good for us to get that inner thigh pelvis stretch so our hip ball socket can rotate. Go ahead and fold it and hold it. Single knee hug. Hold, fold. Get that arm out in a good position. That feels all right. Eyeballs on that extended arm, and let's fold it and hold it for 10. Again, that felt really good. Onto your backs again. Okay, go ahead and cross your foot over your knee. Maybe a little glute stretch. Once you've got one foot folded, go ahead and just fan it in and out a few times. And then let's keep this basic. Let's go ahead when we're ready, reach on up and through. Head, neck, and shoulders can stay on the floor. You can bring them up if you choose. You can flex the front foot for a greater stretch if you need. And let's hold that for 10. Try to recorrect your hips. Your lower back is on the floor evenly, not tilted up if you can help it. And never force anything. And breath in and breathe out into that tight spot. One more time. And slowly put the foot back on the floor to reset. Go ahead and switch legs when you're ready. And just cautiously, kindly, feel good fanning that knee in and out. Open that hip. And when you're ready, let's reach up and through. Oh, I'm tight on that one. Oh. Use my air to kind of relax. My neck's tight. This is tight. I'm tight. I'm just gonna say I'm loose. Breaths in. Loosen up. I feel good. Back is healthy. Body's healthy. Okay, last one. Feet on the floor, knees bent. Okay, let's just kind of rotate through the hips here. Drop it to the floor. Hold. I don't know if you see what I did there, but here it is. I'll do it again. If you're there, just hold it. Feet on the floor, knees bent wide. And I just folded one in and one out. Okay, so kind of allow it press to the floor. It feels so good through the hips. Go ahead and keep holding that side. You can put hands to the side, or you can do prisoner holds / stargazer behind the head there. And when you're ready, let's go back to neutral and fold it and hold it. Drop it to the other side. Push into the floor, get the stretch you need. Back to neutral, one more time on each side for the finish. Go ahead and drop. There we go. Push into the floor as needed. Oh, that's a big yawn. Okay, that's good. Okay, one more time over. Use that air, that brain, that body's asking for some good oxygen. Oh. And hands apart, hands together. Give yourself a little hand on your group. We all stick together. Nice job, you guys. I feel so much better always